bad gigs? What are some of your bad gigs?
So there was one we did in Runcorn. Oh God! So we turned up. They told places will tell you to turn up at like 6 o'clock when you're not on until
Yeah.
like 10:30, and they'll do this for reasons I'm yet to understand. So we got there at 6 o'clock. Nobody was there until 6:30. So we stood outside like a bunch of fucking lemons until 6:30.
Yeah.
We got in there, sound checked, and then there's not a great deal to do in Runcorn at the best of times. And I think I was driving Lisa, and you were driving yourself, weren't you?
Yeah.
Neither John or I could even have a drink whilst we were waiting. And the first band went on. There was a decent crowd there for that, but everyone went home after that because it was their first gig.
Yeah. They brought like all their mummies and daddies and aunties and uncles and that, didn't they?
And then we got on about 10:15. There was just nobody there at that point. And then another band who we'd offered to lend some equipment to came on after that.
Big mistake.
It was a big mistake because there was still nobody there for that. And then right at the last minute, as they're finishing their last song, some drunk comes in and she screams, "Do one more!" So they played 8 fucking minutes of Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Oh
the
man, I
full
was so
8 minutes
angry.
of it. And
I don't even think that girl stayed.
no,
It was a setup.
that was the one time I've ever been to Runcorn. I don't think I'll go again.
I used to work there, so I think that was another thing that made that gig really bad for me was the fact that like I was telling everyone in work I'm playing a gig in Runcorn
Yeah,
because like the people I worked with were like boomer, you know, northerners,
yeah.
and like they were like, "Are you in band? Oh, I want to hear that." So I was like, yeah, well, here's your chance. Come down to the Alchemy on like Friday night,
Yeah.
7 o'clock, and fucking you can see us out of work. We could have like drinks or whatever, and all that. You can finally see my band that you keep like constantly asking me about and all that. And fucking, I think one mate from work turned up. Yeah, yeah, with his missus, and I kind of wish he didn't because it was just even more embarrassing.
Yeah.
And no one else did. So I was particularly like pissed off about that. And then as I say, at the end of the gig, I just wanted to fucking go home and wallow in me misery.
Yeah.
And then this last band needed me bass amp, fair enough. The set just seems to drag on forever. And like it was empty when we were there, but it was empty when they came on. Like there was no one. At least when we were there was like a table of old people playing cards at the back. Like they'd gone by that point. There was no one in there except for the bar staff, me, Jamie. I think Lisa got the train home.
I had to take Lisa.
Yeah. So Lisa was around somewhere, yeah, and me mate from work, and yeah, this fucking drunk girl comes swinging in like the saloon doors of a Western, screams encore, all the faces light up, and like, oh well, yeah, let's do it. I was just like, fucking kill me now. I remember just driving home so angry that night, just like the hands shaking on the wheel, like fucking that fucking girl, fucking asking.
That was terrible.
That was.